guys, it's Shah. I'm doing a little vlog, I guess, on my own today. My sister's back at work, so she's loving that. So today I'm gonna talk to you about leopard geckos. I have one at the moment. I'm hoping next month to get a female gecko. I have a boy at the moment. His name's Bob. He's about 2, I think. I haven't had him since young. I've only had him a couple of months. What can I really tell you about geckos? I can tell you their food. So I went shopping yesterday and I bought Bob his food. Just put that down there for a minute. So geckos like wax worms. These should be given as a treat. They're very fattening. I'll show you one. If anyone's squeamish, I wouldn't look. Bear with me a moment, they're a bit wiggly. So this is a waxworm. This is what they look like. They're not to be given daily, every now and again. So we also have, these are mini mealworms. Bob isn't overly fussed on these ones. He likes his waxworms, of course he does. They're quite wiggly. So they are always in his dish, in his tank. So he can have them as and when he chooses. Now, in this one, I'm not going to open this one, but we have crickets. These are a little bit bigger than what I normally get him, but due to the pandemic at the moment, we have to use what we can use, and he doesn't seem to mind that they're a little bit bigger. Food wise, he's very picky. He will eat one thing one day and then the other day turn his nose up. He likes his crickets. Maybe once a week I'll use this and put it on their crickets. So this is for bones and teeth and all the good stuff. I'm gonna show you Bob and his vivarium. I'm going to show you Bob himself. I think he's asleep. There he is. There's my boy. Hi. Hi, you chunky butt. Hello, mister. He's giving his eyeball a lick. Their toes, they're pretty much like people, you know. 5 toes. He's got very, very cute little feet. Interesting fact, geckos eat their own skin. Sounds disgusting, but you know, needs must and all. I will change his water daily, although geckos like drinking from moving water rather than still. At the moment, we've got a little dish, Exoterra dish, water dish. I'm going to take his little house out so he can have a little move about, and that's also Exoterra, very well known brand within reptiles, snakes, that sort of thing. Bob's quite a homely boy. He likes to sleep a lot, so every now and again I'll lift his house up and take it out for 10-15 minutes so he can have some exercise and I can make sure that he's eaten. I haven't put any crickets in as of yet because obviously I'm filming and I need the doors open to be able to film. Yeah, he's very chilled. Leopard geckos are not known to be vicious unless they're held in the wrong way or, you know, they feel frightened or scared. Bob, he, when I first got him, the first day I brought him home and I was getting him out of his travel box and getting him into his tank, he bit me. I didn't know much about geckos as such. I've done a little bit of research, but not to the extent that I do know now. Another interesting fact, geckos, if they're feeling scared or intimidated and a predator grabs onto their tails, they can actually drop their tails, which will regrow, but not to the same length as it was, the original tail. So that's good, you know, they can protect themselves in a sense. They have tiny, tiny little teeth, you know, they're quite accepting pets. They get to know your voice, they listen to your voice, certain noises that you may make. Overall, they're cute, very cute little animals. So here's Bob. He's got lovely little markings, his little feet. How adorable are those? And his lovely chunky tail, which means he's fairly, well, he is very healthy. His colouring is very bright, which tells me he's also, you know, doing well, thriving, eating and drinking enough. He's just having a little mooch about at the moment. I think he wants some water, so we'll see if he'll go to that. No, he's just having a little nose. Got his food. Mr. Bob. You waiting on your wife, Mrs. Marley, hey? I'd love, when I get a female gecko that, you know, they would have little babies. I'd love that. I'm going to need a hell of a lot more tanks, but that can be arranged. What Bob's doing at the moment, he's sniffing the ground, just having a little nose really. But how adorable is he? He's so lovely. I would pick him up, but holding the phone and holding the gecko at the same time, they can be quite wiggly, and they don't like to be held in one position for too long, so I'm not going to distress him. But they're very, very lovely little creatures. I just love watching him. He's a very lazy boy, as you can tell. He doesn't really like to move around very much. He likes to sleep a lot. That's what I should have called him, Sir Sleep a Lot. What are you doing, Bob? Let's see if we can get you any closer without stressing him out. He's quite happy to be on the camera. He's not camera shy, clearly. He's coming in to say hello. Oh, what are you up to, mister? Isn't he beautiful? So I'm going to try and give Bob a waxworm and see whether he will accept from me or whether he's not going to today. So bear with me one moment, I'll get my tweezers. So I'm just about to give Bob a waxworm, so I'm going to put you in his vivarium for a moment. Whilst I try and give him one, I probably will go quite quiet because you're within the vivarium. But let's see if he's going to go for one. So this is his waxworms. As you can tell, he's not actually that interested today. Bob? Yeah, Bob? You gonna have some food? No, I think he's got the ump because I've removed his house. I'll put one in his dish. Another thing with Bob, I spray his vivarium quite often, especially when he's shredding. The skin can be quite hard for them to get off their head, and so keeping the tank moist keeps the skin loose or soft to be able to get it off. When Bob last shed, he had some trouble getting the skin from off the top of his head. I had to give him a little bath. I wasn't so much his friend after that for a little while, but I think I'm all forgiven. Near enough. Fact about geckos, they're very, very short-sighted, so they can only see things if it's within close proximity. They can live for a fair while, but they're just very sweet little reptiles, and they're very lazy. Well, he is. He likes to just laze about, so he's kind of my spirit animal in a sense. But not all leopard geckos look like Bob. They all come in different colours, different markings. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. See if you can see him a little bit better. Yeah. They kind of mind their own little business, bless them. I've just gone through some of the most asked, shall I say, questions. Oh, he's got such cute little legs. He's turned his back on me now. He's had enough of my voice. I don't blame him. So on that note, I'm going to give Bob a little while longer to exercise. I shall give him some food, and then I shall let him get ready for bedtime. But I like to spend a little bit of time with him. He gives me reason to get up and get my day started, so to speak. He's just very sweet. But as I say, well, we're in January now, mid-January, so hopefully either the end of this month or February, I'm hoping to get a female leopard gecko. I did see one a couple of days ago at Pets at Home. No, not a couple of days, yesterday. I see one, and she was beautiful. She was just a little bit too small. I'd like to get a female gecko that's within a similar sort of size of Bob. Female geckos are a little bit smaller. The heads are not as wide, and the tails, majority of the tails are a lot thinner. Unfortunately, she was just a little bit too small for Bob to, you know, for them to become husband and wife. He's a very happy lizard. He doesn't mind being solo, but I'd like to get him a lady friend just to see if it boosts his confidence and stuff. I'm hoping it will. But like I say, any questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'll answer if I know it. If not, I know someone that knows a hell of a lot about reptiles. Actually, the lady that I got Bob off. So if I'm not sure on a question, I'll ask her for you. She knows pretty much everything. I think he's going to have himself some water. He is having a little sniff. So thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and we'll continue to upload. It's been nice talking to you all again. Take care and stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.